Hey everybody, today's video is a tutorial on how to make a natural deodorant. This green deodorant only uses 3 ingredients. The first is coconut oil, which has antibacterial properties. We purchased the 365 Everyday Value Organic Virgin Coconut Oil, which, mind you, can be heated up to 375 degrees safely. The second product that we purchased for this deodorant is baking soda. Baking soda reacts with acids, and it's meant to neutralize and release carbon dioxide, changing the scent or your odor by absorption instead of masking. What it does is it will absorb the moisture or the sweat from our skin and neutralize for us. The last product that we use is the arrowroot powder. You could also substitute this for cornstarch, but many have mentioned that that product is an irritant for those with sensitive skin. So the arrowroot is meant to be a natural thickener for the product that we will be making today. It is also known to be an anti-inflammatory and can also work as an antiseptic. It contains many vitamins and minerals. And although it is a starch, it does not contain any gluten. For the baking soda, we also bought and stayed with the same company, which is the 365 Everyday Value. And for the arrowroot, we chose to use the Bob's Red Mill. You can find all 3 of those ingredients at your local Whole Foods store. So let's get started on making our green deodorant. So you will need about a 1/4 cup of all 3 of those products. I had started ahead and pre-mixed our dry ingredients, the baking soda and the arrowroot. You can simply add those into a mixing bowl. I also pre-scooped a 1/4 of the coconut oil, and you will want to add that last. One thing that you can do to make this step a little bit easier for you is by microwaving the coconut oil to make it more of a liquid consistency. That way it bonds and mixes better with your dry products. On average, if you do take your time and decide to mix like this at room temperature, it should take you about 5 or so minutes to get to a deodorant-like substance, similar to what you might find at the store. Now, side note, if you live in warmer climates, then your deodorant might become more of a liquid consistency when you're trying to store it at a room temperature. What you might want to do is leave your deodorant in a refrigerated area so that way it stays more of a solid pre-application. And of course, if you live in a cooler environment, you're going to want to do the opposite and be able to heat your product lightly or rub it between your fingers before application so it feels more like a lotion, and it will be able to readily dissolve into your skin nicely to neutralize the smell and limit some of your perspiration. Now, as you can see here, this is starting to pack and look more like the deodorant substance we're used to seeing. The easiest way to mix this is by using the back end of a spoon and pressing all of the elements together. Now, once you are done mixing all of your elements together, this should look like a pasty deodorant substance. I have gone ahead and pre-mixed some for us, and our end result looks like this. Now, it does have the light coconut smell from the coconut oil, but if you so choose, you can also add in any essential oils. Most people tend to add in scents like lavender. But again, similar to the cornstarch, if you do have sensitive skin, you may not want to add an extra scent. And this is how you make your own DIY organic green deodorant. So why is this something that you would want to make on your own? Is because a lot of people are uncomfortable with the levels of aluminum that are in the everyday average store-bought deodorants. The aluminum is meant to act as an antiperspirant and stop the sweat, but our bodies need to sweat in order to cleanse or detox, and many people are concerned that the overuse of products like this can lead to a buildup of these toxins, and the toxins can be linked to diseases like Alzheimer's or certain cancers. Specifically for women is breast cancer. And the organic deodorant that we're going to make today allows you to avoid these extra chemicals, the exposure, and save money.